It is 6:30. We will start this meeting with the pledge. And before we do so, Dr. Krippler.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you coming this evening. Today, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and that's something that we always use and do before every school board meeting. But tonight, it's going to be just a little bit different. And I'm very excited about that. So I'm going to turn over saying the Pledge of Allegiance to Mrs. Birch, who is one of our teachers here at Bailey, and she has a sign language club and some students that she works with in her club doing American Sign Language. So we're going to follow Mrs. Birch and her students from the Sign Language Club as they say the Pledge of Allegiance. So at this point in time, I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Birch. So while the
We've only, oh, sorry.
Excuse me, good morning, good afternoon. While they're coming up and getting ready for the Pledge of Allegiance, if the rest of us would stand, please, and face the flag for the pledge.
Oh, okay.
Stand at the table. You down there. Not over down there.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice. Good job.
Thank you, Mrs. Birch, and thank you, students. That was a great job. You did a nice job, and we're real proud of you. So
One
thank
more
you
round of
for-
applause for them, guys.
Yes. So thank you for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance this evening. And Mr. President, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you, sir. I don't believe there was anybody signed up for public comments. And without that, I will turn it right back to you.
All right. At this time, I would like to introduce to you the principal here at Bailey Elementary School that wants to give us some information about Bailey Elementary, but also to recognize some of our students here at Bailey School for their accomplishments and the good things that they've done while they are here. So at this time, I will introduce Mrs. Kim Hayes, principal at Bailey Elementary.
Good evening. Thank you. Thank you, board, for being here tonight. Thank you to all of our families and students for coming out tonight. It's awesome. As you know, we love to shine and share all of the good things that we're doing. Last year, Mrs. Havens and I really commented on like academic things that were happening in the building, along with clubs and different bowls. And we're going to continue on with the clubs and bowls this time. So we have a lot more students that are involved this school year, which is super amazing. I've been fortunate, or we've both been fortunate really, to have staff that's willing to step up and really work with the kids during their own time outside of school hours and show their things that they're proud of, and share it with our students. So I'm going to call Mrs. Birch back up to start us off with our American Sign Language Club.
It's been an honor to work with these fourth and fifth grade students. They have learned some basic signs and communication signs, and I hope it sparked an interest to learn more in the future. Ruth Alcaraz. Arthur King. Fidel Agreda. Zeta Johnson. Garrett Tenorio. Hayden Cassidy. Annalie Chavez.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All righty. I want to invite up Ms. Barnes. She led our or game club.
Good evening, board and parents. This year I've had the distinct privilege of working with the kids for Game Club. The brightest part of for me is watching the kids unplug and enjoy community for an hour as we discover with each other games from today and yesteryear. The students have enjoyed making new friends and using new skills that they have acquired. Jalissa Frazier. Fidel Agreda. Kendall Price. Jacob Booth. Ariel Welch. Jamal White. Matthew Leblet. Haley Scott. Giselle Cervantes. Arthur King. Ava Tigner. Nevea Prince. Janiza Perez. Ruth Alcaraz. Sophia Gonzalez. Annalie Chavez. Anali, sorry. Josiah Little. And Ava Ellenberger. Hayden Cassidy.
Thank you, Ms. Barnes. Thank you, everyone, for joining Game Club. Thank you. All right, so this was another new club for us this school year, and it's actually almost over. It'll finish up this weekend. I would like to invite Ms. McClavick and Mrs. Kruger. They are coaches for Girls on the Run. So much fun.
Hello and welcome, and thank you to the board and thank you parents. We are the coaches for Girls on the Run. This is the first year at Bailey that we have this, and we were very lucky to have a full team. We are actually hoping to recruit new coaches for next year. Hopefully. Crossing fingers. New teachers. The program consists of 10 weeks of lessons that include skills like self-confidence, emotional, physical skills, leading up to a 5K, as Mrs. Hayes had mentioned, is this Sunday. It's at Valparaiso High School. And we also did a community service project where the girls had they had collected food for a food drive for the local food pantry. Ava Tigner. Anna Diaz. Areli Comrona. Arya Alavaja. Eva Sala. Evelyn Russell. Emma Embry. Giselle Flores Cervantes. Chloe Johnson. Naomi Jackson. Eliana Kolchwick. Catalia McCullough. Heidi Toto. Caroline Tenorio.
Good job, Princess.
Thank you so much.
Good, I got embarrassing.
If I can call up Miss Mary Rose for spell ball.
Hi, everyone. I hope your night is going well. It's a beautiful night, in fact. I just want to say I'm doing Spell Bowl. It was a great experience, not only for myself, but the kids were just wonderful. They had to learn 750 words to spell all by themselves. We did plenty of activities, assignments, lots of games. It was a lot for these kids, and I'm really proud of them being able to do that. So here is this. I have Allison Martinez. Xander Mitchell. Not here. Arthur King. Woo, Arthur! Ava Tigner. Grace Mitchelltree. Jaden Mitri. Jace Matthews. Woo, Jace. Madison Doyle. Matthew Lavalette. Nevaeh Prince. Ruth Elperez. Yeah. Woo, Ruth. Annalie Chavez. And that is all of Spell Bowl. We almost had enough for 2 teams this year. Let's hope for 2 next year, right? It's me again. Sorry. Hi, I'm Mary Rose. I'm math bull also. These kids work so hard. Also, they did a lot of different math equations, word problems, short ones like in math, I'm sorry, in first grade. So 2 + 2 all the way up to PEMDAS, if anyone remembers that. They did phenomenal. We only had 7, I believe, but they were phenomenal. We did a wonderful job in Math Bowl itself. We have Xander Mitchell again. Ruth Alcaraz. Osvaldo Omar Sanchez. Woo, Omar. Matthew Lavalette. Jaleesa Palazzo. Is Jaleesa here? Oh. Josiah Little. Hayden Cassidy. Ezekiel Sanchez. Eva Sala. Eva. Caleb Navarez.
Oh, I got 10 seconds.
Ava Tigner. That's all the cuts.
So great. Thank you, Math Bowl. All right, Mrs. Kitchen is our Science Bowl or was our Science Bowl coach. She's not able to be here this evening, but she has a little blurb that she would like us to share along with certificates. This year, the Science Bowl team spent time learning about the water cycle and the important role it plays in our environment. Through hands-on activities and discussions, the students explored how water moves through the processes of evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. Students created miniature versions of the water cycle and observed the changes taking place firsthand. This experiment allowed them to see how water continuously moves through Earth's systems in action. Students then completed a team and experiment test together, and 4 individuals completed a test independently, where Arthur King impressively scored a near perfect on his own individual test. It is our pleasure to recognize their hard work this evening. Sorry, my goodness. Arthur King. Ruth Alcaraz. Ava Tigner. Zeta Johnson.
I noticed it. Cheers.
Nevaeh Prince. And next we have our art club. So this is a club that has started last year and we continued on through this school year. Ms. Merkansky was also not able to be here this evening, but she had shared that our club was a creative space for our 4th and 5th graders who love art and want to explore new materials and ideas. They meet every other Tuesday to try and work with hands-on projects like clay, shrinky-dinks, printmaking, and painting. Our club encourages creativity, builds confidence, and allows students to share their unique artistic voices with the school community. Right. Ava Tigner. Zoe Shuljak. Taylor Robinson. Sophia Gonzalez. Nevaeh Prince. I always tell her she's the girl with the prettiest name, Kimberly Gomez. May or may not be biased. Kendall Price. Carmen Wilson. Julissa Colazo. Giselle Flores Cervantes. Jace Matthews. Haley Scott. Catalia Roman. Ava Ellenberger. Arthur King. Ariel Welch. Annalie Chavez. Ava Suttles.
Like the energy.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Those are all of our art club students. And last but not least, I want to bring up Mrs. Richardson. She is clearly a fan favorite. She is our student council sponsor. But before she continues on, I want to remind everybody that tomorrow evening at 6:30 at Edison is North American Games, and Bailey's going for the three-peat. Okay, sorry.
Welcome, everyone. This is officially our second year with the Student Council. Here we go. Ready? Second year of Student Council. So this is how we're going to do it. If you were in Student Council this year, please just come stand up here, and I want you to stay here. Student Council members who received an invitation, please come up and stand up here. Make a nice long line.
Right here, Kellen. Kellen.
We have quite a few members who were not able to make it this evening, but if you notice when you look up here, there are quite a few kids that you have seen called up multiple times. These students are the future leaders. They are our leaders right now. These students are good academic students. They're good leading students. I have had the pleasure to work with them. I work with first graders all day long. I love having a student council meeting with you. They have great ideas. They really do. We have given up Saturdays to come paint the parking lot. Maybe you noticed when you pulled in, that's student council artistic work right there to decorate spots for the teachers. We just came in on a Saturday a couple weeks ago to decorate the classroom doors for Teachers for Teacher Appreciation Week. They stay after school for an hour. They create our spirit weeks. They are leaders in the school. We ask them to do jobs and give them responsibilities that other students don't have because they are leaders. We have volunteered our time for math night to show parents around. We've been the students in the building that will show visitors around where they need to go. They're in charge of announcements. They are great students, but I really want you to look at them because they're good academic students and good leaders. If you were part of student council last year, please step forward. So we had a few and a few more that were not able to make it. These kids have been part of this program for 2 years. They're about to leave our school. I want you to remember, use your voice. You are going off into, you're going to Edison, right? You will have opportunities there to use your voice, be a leader, share kindness. That's what we're doing. I can't wait to see the amazing things that you guys are going to do. You can step back. Now, also, this year was our first year where we had officers for student council. So this is Jalen. She was nominated as our secretary. She has learned to take notes during our student council meetings, being in charge of all of our paperwork. Thank you, Jalen, for all your hard work. And then Ruth, this is our president. So if she could step forward. Ruth has been given the task that she can come to my room in the morning and I will say, hey, Ruth, I need you to create a quick little blurb to speak out into the announcements for everybody in about 15 minutes. And she does it. These are leaders. I am so proud of every single one of you for the time that you give up, for the leading that you do in the building, and the kindness that you shared with everyone. I hope you continue to do that. Fourth graders, I hope to see you out next year for student council. Third graders in the audience, it's your turn next year, so be ready for that meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you again for letting us showcase all of our students. It's an honor. I'm so excited to see the future of what all of these kids bring to Bailey. So thank you again for doing that. If I can have one more round of applause for all of the students tonight.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Hayes. We really appreciate that. Thank you, all the teachers that they devote their time to providing these clubs for our students. And we really appreciate their time and effort and the commitment that the teachers put into it. But more importantly, we are very proud of each and every one of our Bailey students for all of the activities and all of the things that they become a part of here at Bailey Elementary. And as our older students from Bailey go on to Edison, we encourage them to continue to participate in school clubs. They'll have the opportunity to participate in athletics for the first time. So we really encourage our students to stay active, stay involved, stay strong in your classwork, and also continue to be strong as your school leaders. So from student council to Girls on the Run to Math Bowl, Spell Bowl, Science Bowl, all of those things that our students have been a part of, we're very, very proud of them. So I would appreciate it if you join me in one last round of applause for all of our coaches, teachers, and students. Thank you. All right, moving on with our program this evening. The next thing I'd like to do is turn it back over to Mr. Wright, our president of the school board, for school board member comments. Mr. Wright.
Thank you, Dr. Kripliver. We will start down at the end. Mr. Poeska.
I just want to thank everybody for attending tonight. It's wonderful to see everybody coming out and supporting the kids. Congratulations to all you students for working hard. It's very greatly appreciated, and we're very proud of all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Music.
Yeah, I just want to thank all the students for all the hard work they put in. I want to thank the parents for, of course, the rides back and forth from all those things that they're doing. It couldn't be done without the help from the parents. And of course, our teachers that volunteer for all those extra activities. It's just such a wonderful thing. And thank you all so much for being here tonight to celebrate everything the students have done.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Tenario.
Okay. Again, I'd like to thank all the kids for representing us so well. That's a lot of clubs we have, and I'm very proud of our school for having so many options for our kids. These clubs are just as important as any sports activities. It teaches them life lessons. And I throw a special shout out to Ruth. What's your last name, honey? How many awards did you get tonight? How many awards did you get tonight? She lost 40 pounds since she got here. She'll take her math little shirt off. Then she'll take her science shirt off. And she finally got down to student council. Thank you for being in so many clubs and representing us. You did a great job. I'm sure you're going to be amazing success. So besides that, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming, and see you next time.
Thank you, sir. Same thing. You heard 3 times. By the time it gets to me, you're going to hear it a 4th. But great job, kiddos. You guys are the reason I love sitting up on this board. Watching you guys succeed and all the events you do just makes me smile constantly. I love seeing you guys come up, get your awards. Bailey, you guys back there, you cheered for your classmates. I loved every second of it. You guys gave your teammates a heck of a round of applause there. So good job on that.
They're practicing for North American games.
Speaking, since you mentioned that, as a Bailey alumni, I won't be able to be there tomorrow for the first time ever since being on the board. So bring it home for us. Leave it here. Sorry. Doctor, you can take it back. Back to you, Doc.
All right, thank you. We really appreciate you coming out this evening and helping us celebrate your children, our students, for the accomplishments and the good things that they do. But we are also very aware that some may have homework, some may have mealtime yet to have dinner. And I don't know about you, but my bedtime is coming quickly. So at this time, those of you that need to leave, feel free to do so. We'll pause our meeting for a moment. But our meeting is very short. It won't take very long to go through the business part of our meeting. You're welcome to stay, but we do understand you have other obligations. So we'll pause for a couple minutes to let those that need to leave this evening. Thank you. All right, at this time, we will go ahead and reconvene our school board meeting and continue on with the business portion of our meeting. First item for the board to consider is our consent agenda, and items under the consent agenda are approval of minutes, financial fiscal information, extracurricular hirings, and donations. And if I can just take a moment to talk about the donations, we have two this evening. One for Bailey Elementary School, receiving $179 from Costco Workplace Giving Campaign. So thank you, Costco, for that generous donation to Bailey Elementary School. We also have 9 family activity books on dealing with grief. And those books are donated to Lake Station Community Schools by Dignity Memorial and the National Alliance for Children's Grief. And we really appreciate those books, those donations. Unfortunately, from time to time, our children experience the loss of a parent or a grandparent or aunt or uncle. And that is a very difficult time, not only for the parents, but also for the child. So having these activity books will be very helpful in helping our students learn how to deal with grief and get through that grief in appropriate ways. So we appreciate that donation as well. Mr. President, I present the items that are under the consent agenda and request approval for the consent agenda items this evening.
Hearing the recommendation,
Mr. President, I make a motion to approve.
Second.
motion and second, any discussion?
Yeah, I just want to take a moment to thank Dr. Kripliver and Ms. Pipa for accepting those family activity books. I'm part of Dignity Memorial with Chapel Lawn and Kuiper Funeral Homes, and we were looking for ways to try and help children understand when they're going through such a difficult time, what the grief process looks like and how to work through that. So we try to donate a few of those books so they could be at each school should a student need them. I hope nobody needs them, but they could be a valuable resource should that arise. So thank you so much for accepting those. I appreciate that so much that we can continue to try to help out in our community in any way we can.
Well, thank you, Mr. Music, for making that donation.
Anybody else? Hearing none, Mr. Poleska,
Aye.
Mr. Music,
Aye.
Mr. Tenario,
Aye.
and I vote aye.
Moving on to the next items under personnel. I recommend to the board this evening that they accept the resignations effective at the end of the school year for the following employees. Kim Hayes, principal at Bailey Elementary School. Deanna Gertzema, second grade teacher here at Bailey Elementary School. And Ellen Moss, superintendent secretary, and her resignation date effective on May 26th, 2026.
Hearing the recommendation,
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second the motion to approve.
any discussion?
I will start out by just saying that I hate to lose all 3 of them, but having worked closely with Mrs. Hayes and Ellen Moss, thank you for all your hard work. I really hate to see you leave. Your partner in crime next to you is probably sad to see you leave too. But thank you for all you've done, and thank you for all your hard work. And Ellen, I know she's not here, but she's really did a great job for us too. So thank you for everything.
Absolutely. Anybody else?
I just would agree with Greg, and I just wish you luck in the future. I know that, you know, everyone's done such a wonderful job for us, and we appreciate you.
All right. Mr. Poeska,
Aye.
Mr. Music,
Aye.
Mr. Tenario,
Aye.
and I vote aye.
The next item under personnel, I recommend to the board that they approve the termination of Lisa Mischke, Food Service Director, effective as of April 10th, 2026.
Hearing the recommendation.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Poeska,
Aye.
Mr. Music,
Aye.
Mr. Tenario,
Aye.
and I vote aye.
Item number 3, I would call upon Ms. Pipa to make that recommendation to the board.
Thank you, Dr. Kripplever. The next item of personnel, I'd like to recommend to the board to approve to hire Mr. Eric Kurtz for the position of Assistant Superintendent of Operations effective May 18th, 2026.
Hearing the recommendation.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second the motion to approve.
Any discussion? Welcome back. Mr. Poeska,
Aye.
Mr. Music,
Aye.
Mr. Tenario,
Aye.
and I vote aye.
And I believe Mr. Kurtz is in the audience this evening. Congratulations and welcome back to the team. Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Moving on with the business at hand, we have a facilities request this evening. I would like the board to consider the Civil Air Patrol request to use the community room, gym, and track on Tuesday evenings, starting August 18th and concluding on May 25th, 2027. And the times that they will be using our facilities are from 6:30 to approximately 9:30 in the evening. I would recommend the board approve this request.
Hearing-
moved.
Ooh, gotcha. Second. Anybody?
Second.
There it is. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Proeska.
Aye.
Mr. Music.
Aye.
Mr. Tenario.
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Moving on to new business, we have one item this evening, and I recommend to the board, they approve the renovations to the administration building and also to our bus barn.
Hearing the recommendation.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Mr. Proeska.
Aye.
Mr. Music.
Aye.
Mr. Tenario.
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Mr. President, that is all the business at hand that I have to present to the board this evening, except to remind everyone that our next school board meeting will be held on Tuesday, June 16th at Edison Junior Senior High School in the community room, starting at 6:30. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. All right. Any parting comments, Mr. Proeska?
Just once again, thanks, everybody who attended tonight. It's a beautiful evening. I hope everybody gets to go home and enjoy, soak up some sunshine and have a good night.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Music?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're kind of down to our staff that were here. So I just want to thank you once again for all the hard work you put in for all those clubs and activities. I couldn't imagine doing all that. I don't think I have the patience or anything like that for it. So thank you. But yeah, thank you to everyone that came out. It's wonderful to see everybody get together like that, and we appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Tenario?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank the staff too. Having that many clubs here, I think is really important for our school. I mean, a lot of good things are happening here at Lake Station. Thank you for all the hard work you're putting in. I know those kids enjoyed the heck out of it. And thank you for putting all the extra time in. I know after hours, you want to go home, you had a long day, but thank you for doing that. I'm glad we had so many kids represent us. That was really nice. There's a lot of kids that participated. So that means that you guys are doing a good job because they want to participate. And Ms. Hayes, really hate to see you leave, but good luck in your future. You worked very hard for us, and I appreciate everything you've done. Eric, welcome back, sir. It's good seeing you. Can't wait to work with you again. Missed you. So shout out to our IT team and the high school principal.
Are you reading my paper? You're literally going down the
I
line.
can't read that, Scott. Thank you so
Same
much
order.
for everything you do every week, that everything goes well. So thank you very much. And,
See, I was trying to be good. I kept it short for you and that came ruined it.
so I'll wrap it up. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, thank you, sir. Teachers, thanks for all your hard work. During the class day, after the school hours, you guys are never compensated or appreciated more than enough for what you guys actually do. I wish we can give you the world. I really do. All the clubs and the kiddos, good job to them again if you're watching online or if you weren't able to make it. Eric, welcome back. I told you, same order. IT, thank you. You guys I like these new mics. They work really well, so we're good with that. Kim, hate to see you go. It's you've done well here. I'm super proud to call you a friend at the end of your mission here, and we're always here. Come visit us, hang out, pop into a meeting. I loved seeing you guys all sit together through every meeting. You guys showed up at every building. It didn't matter what, and Diana's over there as well. So thank you for coming. Just because you're leaving doesn't mean you can't keep that bell here for the new principal. Let's make that happen. Going for a three-peat. She's getting evil eye over there. Eric, welcome back to the team. Stepped away for a few years. Come back more knowledgeable. Let's move forward to success. That's all I got. Miss People, do you have anything today?
Yes, I'd like to say congratulations to all the students. Thank you to all the staff for the wonderful opportunities that you give to our students. It's such a joy to see all the things that they can participate in, and I know that's a lot of time and effort on your part. So thank you so much. It's the reason why we're here every day is for those children, and it does my heart good to see everything that they have available to them. So thank you very much. And Ms. Hayes, we wish you luck, and Mr. Kurtz, welcome back.
Thank you. Dr. Kribler.
Thank you, Mr. Ryan. I have just a few. First of all, I want to recognize an Edison student who is not here this evening, but she went on, Shay Coffey is her name, and she went on to become the winner of the Young Authors Contest for overall high school student division. So we have a Young Authors winner in our school district. So very proud of Shay. She did a great job. I guess I really don't have to remind the parents because our children certainly are looking forward to the 59th Annual North American Games tomorrow. So that'll be exciting, and it's always a fun thing to attend, even if you're just watching. Those kids just light up their faces, they have big smiles, they work really hard and really want to compete. They're good competitors and really want to win their relay races. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow evening. Monday, May the 25th is Memorial Day, so we will not have school that day. We will resume school on Tuesday, May 26th. The last day of school for students is on Wednesday, June 3rd. Last day for our teachers and staff will be on Thursday, June 4th. And finally, graduation for our graduating seniors is on Sunday, June 7th. And that program starts at 2 o'clock and will be held, weather permitting, on the football field as we have done in the past. So we look forward to that special day for our graduating seniors. And with that, Mr. Wright, those are all my announcements for today.
Thank you, sir. Does anybody else have anything? Meeting adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.